All right, today we're gonna do a walkthrough video of this Caymas 341 center console. This is listed with Knot 10 Yacht Sales, located in Newport, North Carolina. So first things first, at the back, on the stern we got 3 Mercury outboards. Those are 300 horsepower each. They have 250 hours on them. And those do have the Mercury Joystick piloting, so we'll show that up at the helm. The joystick is an option that is included on this boat. Super nice for maneuverability. We'll go through that a little later. So stepping onto the stern of the boat, the transom here, we have a live well. This is a 70-gallon live well. Pressurized and all that. We've got a second live well here. Head up to the bow, so you can see here this boat has a bit of an enclosure on it, just for, you know, when you're out in the ocean in December. It gets a little cold, helps keep the wind off of you. Squeeze by that comes on and off. So you can see, got a good beam on this boat. It's about a 10-foot beam boat, so you know, plenty of room for fishability, hanging out, whatever. You can see on the port and starboard sides of the bow, you got the fold out bench seating here. And then we've got lounge seating as well. So that's nice and big. We've got dry storage under this lounge seating. Good amount of dry storage. And then this hatch is the fish box. So pretty good sized fish box, runs up pretty deep up there towards the bow. And then this boat does have a windlass, but this boat also has the skyhook option on the Mercury Joystick, which I'll show you in a moment. This is a FLIR. It's a thermal camera. It has an IR sensor that allows you to kind of see at night better, and that's hooked up to the Garmin displays. I'm going to show you that shortly. And then Garmin open array radar up there. And we take a better look up there. We've got a Starlink. We've got Starlink hardware there. So you can basically just pay the internet subscription monthly, and you can have Starlink internet access on this boat while you're out offshore because of the hardware installed on the hardtop. So that's nice. Let's see. So here, this is the live feed from that camera that I was just showing you guys. The FLIR. So that's just the dock there in front of me. And then obviously your typical charts, sonar, radar, combos, anything you want there. Mercury vessel view. Got the JL audio all throughout the boat. Not sure if I mentioned that. You can see some of the speakers up there. And then here's the joystick. So Mercury Joystick has the skyhook option as well. So skyhook option basically orients the outboards such that it keeps the boat directly the way it's headed and in the exact position it's sitting in. So, you know, you don't need to put a big old trolling motor on it or anything like that. You can just use the skyhook feature and use the outboards that boat already has. Then obviously joystick for maneuvering the boat as well. Lenco trim tabs, electric trim tabs. That's about it for the electronics. Really nice seating on the leaning post. One other nice thing about this boat is that it has this frigid rigid cooler, a bit of a backrest on the back of the leaning post. It has a button here, actually comes out. So that basically doubles as a seat. and also cooler. So that's a nice feature of this boat. Let's put that back in. And then under the console, you've got electric head there, fully electric head, teak flooring. And I think that about sums it up for this one. There are some other things that the owner added, like the downriggers. Those were added, and those should come with the boat. And this boat's been bottom painted as well, which is nice because usually the first time you bottom paint a boat, if it hasn't been painted before, it's more expensive that first time around. So that's already done on this boat, and she's ready for showing. So this boat's listed Not 10 Yacht Sales, Newport, North Carolina. Broker's name is Ryan Clocker. Is 410-739-4955. Thanks.